Hello and welcome to my GAM 102 diorama. Here's my main menu with a working quick button and play button if it loads up again. There we go. In my game, I've got a full space station created by a modular asset pack. I've got a spinning skybox in order to have the environmental script part of the brief met. I have these two monitors as my interactive objects, and unlike in my peer review, I've changed these chairs and I've added this door, which originally was going to be another interactive object. However, I cannot get it to work for the life of me, so it will remain shut for now. It's just a set piece of how you got into the space station. Within this space station, I have a first of all, I have a full player controller, so I've got crouch, jump, sprint, and zoom, with full metal footstep sounds linked to when I'm moving around. I have the background ambience, as you can hear, and I have all the kind of furniture you'd expect in a little space station. Some bookshelves, some monitors, bunk beds, plants around, various computers and stuff. Just general things. I've got lighting all around with these bars, with all the rest of it just being emission, with post-processing with bloom, chromatic aberration, and a few other bits and pieces. Aside from that, I have my README with the assets I've used. First, the controller being the main controller with all the zoom and sprint and everything included. I've got Star Modular Pack, which is the vast majority of my game, which is my main space station, all these pieces, everything, door and all. I have the skybox, that's the actual space skybox out there that spins, and then a script from a tutorial that let me do the footstep sounds. Additionally, I've got the ambient music here, just the background general music, and then walking on metal that I use for the footsteps. For my license, I have the MIT license, and as I've mentioned in my README, I went with the most simple and most widely covering license. The MIT license just allows me to, enables me to use any of these assets without issues. I have no reason to really restrict my license anyway. The MIT license, being very simple and open, is absolutely fine for this project, and I think going for a different license for the sake of complexity wouldn't actually give me any benefit. So an MIT license was just the best idea, in my opinion. Aside from this, excuse the cut, I just had to pause to remember what I'm saying. Originally, in my peer review, I had set out to add more interactive objects. This door was meant to be my main effort with that. However, with the pack that comes with it, it has various animations already built into it, and I could not get it working with different systems in time. And given the deadline of submission, I don't believe I'm going to be able to get this working in time, as per it doesn't work. But with the two interactive objects over here, the displays, I believe that I've met the brief, or that area of the brief, what I need. Aside from that, on the brief, I've created a scene. I've imported the assets that I showed earlier. I have the skybox scripts, two interactable objects, and a navigatable level. The puzzles and complex game mechanics aren't really a thing I was able to implement. However, I have some level scripting and have a functioning UI to do with the first-person controller. Aside from this, the reasoning for this outcome, for this diorama, is mainly down to my lack of knowledge in Unity. This is the first Unity project I've made, and I've learned everything from the ground up, from scratch. So while there's not much going on, I had to learn everything from how to do post-processing to how to move objects around, fit together modules, how to use the Unity Asset Store, like even basic things like changing a material on a monitor. I had no idea how to do any of it, or how to even start using C++. So this is kind of my attempt at learning Unity with a very design-focused space station, lead the atmospherics and kind of the game feel rather than complex game mechanics and puzzles. And I believe that covers everything. Thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you'll give the game a go with the build in releases. Thank you.